about this week's Love After Lockup updates. I do have a lot of updates listed, so I may have to break this up into a couple different parts. But let's first start off with Monique and Derek. So Monique revealed earlier this week that Derek called the police on her in an attempt to get her arrested after he showed up at this bar in Cleveland that she was at visiting a friend, and he has a restraining order on her. So he called the police, and the police showed up and made Monique leave. Well, Monique posted on her Facebook today, and she said, "This is him hiding out like the true stalker he is. He pulls up to the bar just to sit in the cut and take pictures of me like a damn weirdo. Text me pictures of myself from a fake number, violating a restraining order he don't give a F about. He don't care shit about going to jail," shaking my head. "It's getting really scary at this point. He is obsessed. Man, that's why I'm careful about who I let on this slip and slide, because they go crazy every single time," shaking my head. So this is the message Monique received from this number: a picture of her sitting in this bar and a laughing, crying emoji. And Monique responded and she said, "You must miss me so bad. You literally been crashing out. Yes, please continue to send me evidence so I can take it to the police." And Joella, she recently spoke out, and a lot of people are assuming she may be speaking about Demadric and Kiana. She said, "I ain't seen a dude that came home from jail stay with a girl who rode the bid yet. They give y'all a good little 6 to 9 month relationship when they get back on the streets because of the little obligation they be feeling because you rode the bid, and they be feeling bad. But after that, yeah, done, hun. Soon as they get they spark back, they put you bitches straight out. Sits y'all right in the ashtray. Exactly why I wasn't pressed about no effing relationship." And so people are like, okay, did Kiana and Demadric break up again for the 1,000th time? Honestly, it wouldn't shock me if they did. And Savannah, she posted that she is in a relationship with this man named Craig. I really don't know much about her boyfriend. They just became Facebook official a few weeks ago, but a lot of her friends were commenting saying, "Oh, I love this for you. Finally, somebody I like." So it seems like he's well liked by the people around her. And her ex, Bradley, right before she posted that she was in the relationship with this guy, he posted on his stories a picture of 2 positive pregnancy tests. This resulted in tons of people reaching out to Bradley's sister, Lissa, and they're like, "Yo, congratulations, you're going to be an aunt." And she's like, "What are you talking about? This is news to me. Bradley didn't tell me anything." So she decided to reach out to Bradley herself and ask him what's going on. And he said that it was just a big fat lie. I guess he just likes messing with people and playing jokes like that. But it's like, damn, dude, if your girl ever is expecting, nobody's gonna take it serious until we see a baby in the flesh because of you lying about a pregnancy in the past. Like, that's not something to joke about. I don't think that's very funny. I guess he's the only one that thinks it's amusing at the end of the day. Unless he is lying to his sister Alyssa, and maybe he didn't want his sister Alyssa to know he has a baby on the way. But I don't know. I think he was just messing around like she said he said. Next, we have Courtney, and she's been posting a lot more with her man lately. They've been Facebook official for a few months now, but I first saw her post him on social media about 4 or 5 months ago. And this past weekend, they went to this rave together, and hopefully, you know, she kept the GHB behind, and she's doing this rave sober, because that's what raves are usually known for. People taking a lot of drugs and just partying the whole time. So hopefully she doesn't get herself in any trouble. But shout out to Starcasm, because they actually was able to find out her boyfriend's name. I couldn't find out his name because on Facebook he goes by this weird nickname. But they found out his name, and I guess he has an extensive criminal history himself. This definitely seems like more her type, and like they have a lot more in common. I just wonder if she still has Mark lurking around and her other sugar daddies. And Michael, he shared a picture of this injury to his nose. He ended up going to the hospital, and there was some kind of injury to his nasal bones, it appears like. And he said, like, every time he touches his nose, it feels like it's crunching. And then he posted that he was about to take a road trip to Kentucky. Well, his road trip went south because he went down to Kentucky for a probation hearing and he was arrested. He is being held in the Taylor County Detention Center on no bond because he violated his probation, which I'm assuming it's either one, because this incident with Chelsea, which that's probably likely the reason, or two, because he was in Ohio. Because I did hear that whenever he went back to Ohio with Chelsea, at first he wasn't supposed to be in Ohio. And I guess like when him and Chelsea would fight, like week one, she was threatening him, oh, I'm going to tell your PO that you're in Ohio. And he said that was like a form of blackmail. So I'm sure it was all the above. And why is Michael smiling like he's happy to be there? I'm sorry, if I just got arrested, I would be looking so pissed off and annoyed in that moment. And Michael also revealed before he did get arrested, he was claiming in Facebook comments that Chelsea had allegedly cheated on him over 5 times during their relationship. And Amber is now a travel business owner, so I guess she does like helps people book like vacations and stuff like that. She also revealed that her DUI charge that she received, she ended up getting that charge dismissed. Well, I guess, yeah, the DUI was dismissed, and instead she was hit with a reckless driving charge because I guess one night she was crossing over like the center line, even though she claims there wasn't a center line in the street. So they were able to at least get it down to that. So she's no longer has that DUI on her record. So that's good. Michael just did this concert called Fuel Fest in Arizona, I believe, and now he just got a whole list of tour dates. Like literally within days of one of his concerts, he was announcing it, like that he's going to be in Cleveland the 23rd of August, and he said just like that, it begins. They're going to Cleveland, they're going to Rhode Island, Atlanta, Miami, Orlando, Boston, Las Vegas, Austin, and then they're going to be in Texas for spring break. I wonder if Justine's going to go along with him and be performing too. And Addie, she is back to working as a dancer after giving birth a few months ago to her and Deontay's son. Now let's talk about Michael Simmons. The last time we spoke on him, he was arrested back in December 2024 after he was busted with a crack pipe that had crack cocaine inside of it. And I actually covered the body cam footage on my channel, so I'm sure many of you guys have seen it already. But since then, I was like, okay, it looks like he's managed to stay out of trouble. But that is not the case. Starcasm actually did some digging, and they found out that Michael was arrested once again in June. I guess there was this loud altercation. This guy was fighting with somebody, so the police got called. The police show up, and they approach this vehicle that Michael was in, and Michael was sitting in the passenger door the passenger side with both doors open. So the police walked up, and they noticed some white crumbs on the floor of where Michael was sitting. They immediately assumed it was crack cocaine since they knew that he was a crack user in the past. They immediately arrested him, and he went to jail for felony crack cocaine possession. But then a month later, the case was suddenly dismissed. So I'm not sure what happened there. Like, did someone else take the heat? Did they lose the evidence? Like, I'm starting to think maybe the police lost the evidence. Or maybe they didn't read him his Miranda rights, but I wonder how he was able to get the case dismissed. At first I was like, okay, maybe they thought it was crack cocaine and later found out it wasn't. But why drag him to jail to find that out? Because the police, they have testing kits on their vehicle to test the drugs right then and there before they actually take him off to jail. Or maybe since he was in someone else's car, maybe there's other people in the car or people in and out of the car. So there was no way for them to 100% say it was his. I don't know. I'm curious to know how he's able to get dismissed, but he's very fortunate. But that's it for this video, guys. I haven't even covered like 30-40% of the updates that I have for this week. So I will be making another video. I'll probably make it sometime this weekend when I have time. I'm just like tired as hell. It's like 1 in the morning and I gotta get up early in the morning. So let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.